15 months into the Federal Recovery Act, more than half of the $787 billion in stimulus money has been paid out, making this a good time to be watching the agencies that are spending that cash.
And our Oklahoma Impact team has been watching all along. Tonight, they show you how you can do the same. Here's Alex Cameron.
If you have the right kind of cell phone, the iPhone 3GS or an Android, you're just a free app download away from being able to literally see where all the stimulus money is going, or at least that's the idea.
Is that the app right there?
Mm-hmm. Producer Tiffany Stockton agreed to test it for us, loading the free Layar, L-A-Y-A-R, application onto her iPhone. Among other things, the app was supposedly going to allow her to see, just by pointing her phone, who had received stimulus money and how much within a 3-mile radius.
Oklahoma Coalition Against Domestic Abuse, Oklahoma State Health Department, Oklahoma Department of Transportation got $49,293,735.
Each recipient appears as a blue dot layered on the screen according to their physical address.
Downtown, there's a lot of dots that pop up.
The larger the dot, the closer it is.
Seems pretty accurate, but it doesn't really give a lot of detail as to what project it is. It just tells you who the recipient is and how much money they got and where the project is.
It also doesn't tell you whether the project is complete, or like this I-40 resurfacing project just west of Oklahoma City, half complete.
This road was built in the early 60s. It served us well, but for the last 15 years or so, it needed to be replaced.
ODOT officials say stimulus money is making it and many other critical projects happen. According to the latest quarterly report on recovery.gov, out just this past Friday, Oklahoma has actually received $900 million of the $2.4 billion allocated to the state under the stimulus. About a fifth of that money is going to transportation projects, attracting the attention of contractors and auditors.
I have embedded auditors at the Department of Transportation that stay there 12 months out of the year. We're continually auditing all state and federal money that is expended by this department.
Recovery.gov also reports stimulus funds paid for just over 8,000 full-time jobs in Oklahoma during the first quarter of 2010. Many Oklahomans question such numbers and the overall benefit of the stimulus.
When you got $2.6 billion working from the stimulus money in the state, there's a lot of trickle down, a lot of transfer around. So it definitely stimulates the economy. Is it increasing jobs? Maybe, maybe not.
635,000.
The Layar app doesn't clear up that whole jobs issue, but it does hold some promise for clearing up the other big question so many seem to have about the stimulus. Where is all that money being spent?
You know, you hear so much about the stimulus, but you really don't know where your money's going and where everything's being spent. So it's neat to see kind of in action almost.
The data provided by the app also comes from the recovery.gov website, which would also be the best place to go if you wanted details on the projects that pop up. You can go to our website and let us know what you think about the stimulus 1 year after all the money started flowing. For Oklahoma Impact, I'm Alex Cameron.